about, it's basically to do with housing. So, if you're ethnic minority, black or Asian, especially back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, when you brought a house or you moved into an area, what tended to happen was white people saw that if they had a person of color that was their neighbor, that their house would devalue. So what they tended to do, they would get up and they would move because they well, that's actually known facts, but that their house would devalue because they've got a person of color as their neighbor. So that's what we meant by the white flight, and that's happening in many areas.
Okay.
Many areas. So, and then we touched on basically, to me, social media hype.
In terms of like
Terms of like when that
reactions to bad.
reactions to like social media, and also before that actually we spoke about why is it in predominantly black areas like Handsworth and Brixton, why is it that there's limited black businesses? Like, what's going on? Why is it that we as black people, that's our area, we dominate the area, but yet when it comes to businesses, especially like when you look at like say Soho Road in Handsworth, or you look at Brixton Market, you know, these are places that black people tend to shop or go for their local produce or whatever. Why is it that when we're going to these places and we're going to these shops to buy our goods, whether it's the food or whether it's like the hair products, we're not, the person that's at the other end of the till isn't a black person, it's some of a different race. So it makes you think, what is going on where we don't even have a businesses for our own products, let alone, you know, in the area that Carcassonne that is predominantly black, we're seeing very limited black business owners. Like, what's going on, especially in those areas.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right then. So yeah, that is the last topic I think we should focus on. You know, why are black businesses disappearing from black communities, and also not to make it not a main topic, because it is a main topic, the police conversation as well. So yeah, why do you think we see less black owned businesses in places like Brixton and Handsworth today?
Well, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to tell you something, yeah? And this may come across as controversial, but I'm only repeating what was said to me. Basically, you see, like, for example, in Handsworth, especially the main shopping kind of area is Soho Road. So when you go on Soho Road, Handsworth is a predominantly black area, and then you got Asian people as well. But when you go on Soho Road, that road, basically from the top of the road down to the bottom, every business is either a mainstream business or it's an Asian business. You will not see one black business on that road. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I was speaking to an older generation, and I asked, well, why is it that, you know, we didn't have any businesses? Now we've got the stuff where, how can I explain? This is what was told to me, where basically back in the day, when it was like, you know, you had business, but they were like more white owned or whatever. They were saying that, oh, you know, the white men wouldn't give black people or the white corporation or whatever, black people the loans or the support to set up their business. This is why there is no black business. The other argument is, well, when the blacks come over, they didn't tend to stay. They were only want to do a couple of years and then go back to, like, say, the Caribbean. So they had no, say, what's that called? No initiative or no desire to open up a black business. And then, what's the other argument now? What did they say now? Basically, there was those two basic arguments. And then where the Asian guy was saying that with a lot of black people, what they tended to do was, rather than setting up a business or, you know, yes, they worked and then whatever, they weren't focusing on settling, or they weren't focused on setting up a business. They wanted to go partying and, you know, just mess around with different women. So this is why, you know, where the Asians, where they came in, they kind of because they've got that community support. Because people understand, blacks and Asians were different cultures. So where the Asian people, they can come together collectively and put towards, say, all right, then Mr. A needs a business, they will come together as a community and put towards his business. And then he will reciprocate the same for the next business. They work together as a community. As a black people, that's something that we, for whatever reason, we don't do. But this is how they're able to expand their business.
Would you say that a partner draw might be something similar like that, but because a partner draw isn't like a secure method of looking after your money or investing, that cause a lot of issues.
But the partner argument, yeah, because the partner thing is it's something that the old generation, they had to do that because they couldn't get the loans away from the bank. So for them to help get their house or whatever, or save some money, they did the partner thing. But that's something that you can't. To do the partner, you have to trust people with your money. So in that regards now, it worked for some, it didn't work for others. But with the Asian community, where they would go to their temple or their mosque, and they will come together, and as a community, they would say, all right, this is what's going to happen. And then they'll all put together and, every Friday to help Mr. A get their business. And then next week, Friday, Mr. B get his business, because they will all put together and support each other. And that's something that's part of their culture. But for us now, not part of our culture. So people could say, oh, you can go to the church. But really and truly, when you put money to the church, for me, this is my personal opinion, yeah, I don't see how putting into how it's benefiting the wider black community. Yes, I've seen the church got this new building in the church, the deacon's got a new car and the wife's got a new car, but you paying your tithes every week, how is that helping the local community? I haven't seen any kind of, something, a business that, oh yeah, the church helped me support the business, compared to when you got the Asians, they're religious wherever they go. They got the support from the local, they're within their own community. So, I don't know. In regards to the Brixton one now, again, it's quite sad because when I moved to London, when I saw Brixton, I thought, yeah, this is you saw a community, especially a proper black community. But then again, it's when you look at the shopkeepers now, thinking, well, you saw, to be fair, compared to Birmingham, you saw a lot more kind of black shopkeepers or black businesses. But then over the years, like you said, Anton, it's died out. Why is it dying out? Why is it that what's happening to black business that is dying out in London of all places? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's quite interesting to look into what's happening.
Yeah, it is. I think it's to do with a lot of financial strain to begin with, and also people like you're mentioning previously about when Brixton wasn't black, seen as a black people place. I feel like since the gentrification of Brixton, 2010, they've wanted back their place in that same aspect, but without the slurs in your face type of feel. Like, you was mentioning the lady will be out hanging out the window, cussing people. I feel like because England isn't a predominantly black place or people of colour place, that's why they're doing these type of things.
But if can I say something on the gentrification thing? The gentrification thing, that's happened about in Birmingham. Is what's happening is, you see, when we were coming over, and then the government, remember, it's the government that put us in these areas, When our grandparents come over, there was no say where you was going to live. They said, this is the area, or whatever housing you could afford or whatever. You was kind of told where to live, even though you could live anywhere because there's no segregation laws. But the housing, like I said, the government's got a lot to play with all this, They put you in that area. This is why you got highly dominant areas of certain cultures or certain races, So when it came to Brixton now, I don't know whether they thought it through, but obviously they put all the blacks in whatever area. But now, when it comes to gentrification now, they're now realising, hold on, Brixton Zone 2, yeah, Brixton is a prime area for people that can't afford to live in zone 1 but work in zone 1. So for them to get easy to go to work in zone 1, zone 2 is the next best zone. But what's happened is, because you've put a lot of people of quality in that area, you're now driving them out. Now you've raised the house prices of these people who probably lived there for all their lives, and their parents or grandparents probably lived in the same house. And unless they brought their house, which is different, but if you're paying rent, I'm thinking, because I was living in Brixton, I'm thinking, why am I paying how much rent a week for a house in Brixton that a couple of years ago it was half that price? You get what I'm saying, Anton? And this is what they're starting to do. They start to drive people out because they want those people that work in central London, work in the city, that can afford those prices to live there, to get back the area. It's all to do with ease to get into work, Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're talking about Croydon and Thornton Heath now, that's a shock to me in regards to Norbury, where you're saying back then it was a racist area, because, again, when I started to live there when I was 16, 17, I've always seen people of colour there, especially Thornton Heath. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting.
Heath? In what year would you say that was? What year?
This was like 2005, 2004. So when I came to, basically from 2002, when I came to London to live, right, my auntie lives in Thornton Heath. So when I was living in Thornton Heath, yeah, I just saw black faces. So when you're telling me that, it's like I said, I'm not saying it wasn't back in the day, but it's interesting for me as a person from up north to come and live in London, going out at Thornton Heath. I just saw a lot of black faces. But again, it's the gentrification, because where my aunties live in Peckham and my family used to live in Peckham, what the government did was, okay, you want to move out of Peckham. They want to gentrify Peckham, like they're doing with Brixton, yeah, because Peckham's like zone 2, zone 3. Mm-hmm. People to get easy to go into London and get to work. They're moving out all those people down to those Croydon areas, down to some parts of Kent. So they're out of the zone, and yet they can take back their area for those people that can afford to live there just to get easy to go into work. That's all it is. It's like in Birmingham, right? You got areas like Newtown, anywhere that's close to city centre, Ladywood. These are predominantly like black areas, yeah? And now, because Newtown's literally a walk away from the city centre, now they're trying to do the same. Right, let's fix up the area, but raise the rent prices so those people that live there can't afford it, so they have to move further out. And those people that need to work in town, they can afford to go into work because they're working, and they can literally walk to work or bike it to work. It's the same thing everywhere. You get it all around the country. And even at parts of Brooklyn as well, they're doing exactly the same. Drive out the people.
Yeah, no, they do still. So going back to the Norbury conversation, so I moved there to like Thornton Heath, I would say like the late 90s. And predominantly, I hardly saw any people that looked like me or black people in the area. And then, like you mentioned, around 2005, that's when I started to see more people who look like me around that time. And like I said, I was probably about 8 or 9 when the man in the wheelchair said, "Get off the road, nigga," when I was on my bicycle. And iconic is saying, I think it's gentrification. You can rise, as well. If you rise, we can understand you a bit better. Or if you can write more comments for us to understand, that'd be great. Big up the people tuned in to JusCoolRadio.com. Big up yourself and Naya. But yeah, getting back to my point, like from like 2005, I would agree that that's when you started to see more black people. But then 2010, like the rise of gentrification happened more within Brixton, I would say, because I used to work at Black & Dread Music Store, which is right on the market. And I think the people from the Chelsea Flower Show, their location got taken away or something like that. So then a lot of those type of businesses started to move into Brixton. So that's why you would see less businesses from a Caribbean or African perspective from that point. And then with the rise of rents within Brixton, like you're mentioning, it's a zone 2 area. It's close to the city. It's a great place to travel from. You can get to a lot of places from Brixton.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of those things come into play as well.
Yeah, they do. They do come into play, but then it's you got to think it. From a wider scale. What is going on? Like, why is the black businesses to me dwindling out? I get it when you look at current times now, right? Because we're in e-commerce era where a lot of things are online, and I get that part. But let's focus on the brick and mortar stores, yeah. Why is it that it's a like we're like a dying breed? What's going on that our business kind of got flushed out? This is a question that we need to kind of ask ourselves or look into what actually happened.
Yeah, it's true. You do need to reflect on that and work out what is the issue and how do we resolve this and make it better.
But to
Message
be
reads,
fair,
all the
yeah.
regenerations and gentrification. All right, Anya, big up yourself. Please, could you give us a bit more info on that? I know you're not feeling well. Hope you get better in the hospital. Iconic. What do you think?
Hi everyone. I think it's gentrification and like the increase in rent. I do have like family that live in Herne Hill. I don't know if you guys. It's
Yeah,
very near Brixton,
it's
and
around the
if you
corner.
see like Herne Hill is very much like kind of like people that have come from maybe Surrey, Kent, maybe people with like a little bit more money, and they've just decided, oh, I want an adventure, I want to try something new, and they will go to these places, and then the rent will increase, and it will push like, people that have been there for decades out. I think that's what's happening.
Definitely, because I'll give you an example. Um, at at a time, I could have got somewhere to rent a shop to rent for 15 or 17K, something like that. And now, if I try to do the same thing, it's 50K for the year.
Yeah, I think inflation, then the whole, COVID, that is, yeah, a lot of things have happened within like this whole, like the whole 2020s. I can't believe we're literally into like, we're halfway through. It's insane because 2020 didn't even feel real. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think that's what it is.
Sorry, can I say something? Sorry to cut you, but even before the pandemic thing happened, this issue was happening from, say, the start of like until 2010, because I remember when I started to work and I was working for councils, and there was always this drive to say, you know what, let's change the area or improve the area. They always got these wordings when they're doing certain things, but they know what they're doing. They're just trying to use these classy words. They want to get rid of all the riffraffs from the area, try and clean it up. So what they do, they'll move these bad people or people that are like antisocial behaviours, out of the area, and they'll move them outer skirts, or i.e. like Croydon, Thornton Heath, them type of areas, because they're out the zone. Like, was it Croydon's like zone 4 or 5 or something?
It's
So
like
they're
a
out
mission to get there.
yeah.
In the car,
Croydon
train,
now has
bus.
been gentrified. Have you seen East Croydon?
No, but if you listen to what I'm saying, I'm talking about like the ones, I'm talking about the zones close to central London, yeah?
Yeah.
So all those zones around there, they've got, even like Tottenham is like, you want to move them out. You move them out to Edmonton and Enfield and all them places, yeah? And basically, you want to, like Andy said, take back the area so that those people that work in the zone 1 or zone 2 have easy access to commute from to and from work. So you're doing up the area, but really, yes, it looks all nice and pretty, but you're not doing it for us. You're doing it because you want the people that can afford it to move in. This is why, and then people that are not working, again, you tell me a person that lives on benefits that can live in Brixton, really, and survive in Brixton. So what they do, they move them out to, say, cheaper areas, but then when you move them out, you move out other people. So you're not really, you move people out of the area, but you're not really helping the people, because where you're moving them to, it's like this, they still mixing back with the same people that was so-called doing their badnesses back in the same area. How can you move a family that were doing badness in Brixton, say, all right, then you tuber, you need to come out of Brixton, then you move on to Thornton Heath, and then the next door neighbour around the corner is the same people that are doing badness with. And so now you've moved the badness from one area to the next area. So the next area has to deal with the same issues that was going on in Brixton. You haven't helped the people. You just want to clean the area, and the next people deal with the crap that you didn't want to deal with.
Yeah,
It's true.
and it's worse as well because Croydon is bankrupt.
Yeah,
The council is bankrupt. So when they've moved all those people, the services that are needed to be used by the people aren't there. So like Iconic's trying to mention about East Croydon, I would say even West Croydon looks disgusting. That anytime I've gone there, it looks like it's crack city or mental health rundown place, in my honest
compare
opinion.
it to East Croydon though. Like East Croydon, like to get from East Croydon to I believe London Bridge is literally about 15 minutes on the train. Like they've tried to just build that place up. Definitely. If you go to East Croydon, look at East Croydon, you've got Pratt, Box Park, Cafe Nero.
Yeah. They've got all them classy shops. They've got all them central London shops in East
Compare
Croydon.
it to West Croydon, and then you'd see the difference.
Yeah, I know, because imagine, and what's sad is when I went down to West Croydon the other day, I couldn't believe I was in the same place. Because when I used to shop there, like 2005, 2008, yeah, or when I was in London, that was the place a lot of people went to shop, yeah. But when you go there, I'm thinking, what? It's like I couldn't, like transformation overnight. You just couldn't believe what you're seeing. It's like, what has happened to this place? Like, these were had all the shops that you needed, you had in Croydon, yeah? Everybody went to Croydon to go shop. And it's like, what's going on? Like, where's the Westfield they're supposed to build, this so-called big Westfield? What's going on? So, again, it's like, I don't know what the government's doing. But, yeah, like I said, Anton, when it comes to the services, so where they're moving it out from one area to the next area have to deal with the same issues, if not worse. And some of them don't even know how to deal with it because they're not used to that type of people living in their area. Yeah. So this is the problem. So you haven't resolved the family issue. You've just put it to someone else to clean it, like that you've given someone else to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Because I even like with the benefits people, a lot of people that are on benefits now, if you live in London now and you can't pay your rent or you can't, go out and work and afford your rent, again, you're forced to leave your house you've been living in for years, for even decades. And to the point where they're now moving you to listen, you got such as we found your house in Northampton or Birmingham, either take or you're making yourself, what's it called?
Potentially homeless, yeah.
You're homeless. So if you don't take that house and they give you 3 chances, you have to take the house. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So they know what they're doing. And then, again, this is why they're doing up all these like new pretty homes or these new builds in these areas. What's the one with the when them flats got burnt down in? Is it White City? I can't remember what they're called.
Grenfell.
Yeah, the Grenfell Tower. Yeah. You only put on the cladding to make it look pretty, because across from there you've got all those rich people living in. Is it Chelsea? I can't remember the area top of my head. Yeah, living in that. Huh?
It's Shepherd's Bush, like White City area.
Yeah, it's Shepherd's Bush. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, with the Grenfell Tower, yeah, you put on that so-called cladding, yeah, to make the building look pretty, because across the way, where you got all those new builds, all those millionaires and whoever's living, they don't want to see that rundown building. So basically, you put on that cladding, you didn't double-check it, because all you want to do is make it look pretty. And so fortunate what happened to the people in Grenfell, yeah, because with the fire now that it's happened and it's unfortunate, now you want to knock it down, because now it's an eyesore for those people that don't want to see that building. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Yes, a lot of negligence, because when that did happen, there was actually more fires at different locations in the UK that had the cladding, and that's why they started the investigation. I'm not sure where they're at with it now, but I did see multiple fires because of the cladding, and this is all due to negligence.
But what I'm trying to say, with that particular cladding, yeah, you put on that cladding because it was cheaper and you just wanted to pretty up the building just to impress the investors that were coming from, say, China or wherever, with these rich people that want to live in the area and they don't want to see that eyesore of a building. So you made it like pretty up just so that it kind of fits in, not realising what you've done.
Yes, so that would go inside with like the foreign investors purchasing a lot of property over here, and they're not There's not access to a lot of property. And then now because they've changed up the rules and they've changed the tax, a lot of outside businesses do not want to purchase from here or be from here or have land here. So now they're stuck with that issue of raising the price to a big amount, and now nobody can't afford it.
Or nobody local, you mean?
Yeah, nobody local can afford it.
Yeah, but it's true though. It's true though. This is why, like, because you imagine, look how much new builds are being built in London, whether I'm just flats or whatever. And you tell me you can't accommodate people back in your own city. You know what people I know that have been moved out of, say, Brixton and Peckham, and they've been moved down to parts of Kent and Crawley and all them places there, just because they can't afford the rent and the house. People say you've got to move there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to buy a house, you tell me where you can buy a house that is affordable, is even worth the money in Brixton or even like parts of London. Some houses that I've seen, I'm thinking, if I wanted to buy a house at that price, I might as well go live in the country and get a big 5-6 bedroom house with that.
Exactly.
And you're trying to offer me that for a 2-bedroom flat?
Yeah, 2-bedroom flat in the sky. You want to offer man a 2-bedroom flat in the sky for 500k.
You want to offer me a 2-bedroom flat? Where's the area now? In Camberwell? I can't remember that. I come too early in the morning. Yeah. You want to offer me a 2-bedroom flat for £1 million? Because it's made by that company, like Barclay or whatever. The flat's nice, but the flat is like, come on now. Like, it's not even, for that £2 million, I'm sure I can buy a mansion in the country and have 5 cars parking space.
Therefore. But then they know that some people don't want to live in the country, like me, for example.
Yeah.
I like the city life.
Yeah, and I'm a city girl as well. But then it makes you think, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing in regards of, let's sky high these prices to drive out the poor people and get the rich people in. And if you're a person, like he says, Anton, where you want to stay in the city, you're now breaking your back just to pay your local rent or your mortgage because, you want to stay in the area, but then it makes you think you're killing out yourself paying this just for a house, just because you want to stay in the area. This is why some people just give and said, you know what, I can't afford it, I gotta go.
Yeah, no, I've heard a lot of different people say that, they've moved to the countryside, different parts of the UK for that same reason, because it just doesn't make sense.
Because remember, I saw, like where I live in Kingston, Kingston's expensive, but you know what? I tell people, parts of Brixton is more expensive than Kingston, So yes, you might think Kingston's country, or I said, listen, I like living in Kingston because it's got everything I need and I've got all transportation, But then I would rather pay that price for a house in Kingston, than for a flat in Brixton or Camberwell or them places. Because that don't make no sense. And at least I've got a garden.
Yeah, this is it. This is exactly it. So I'm of that same sentiment, but because of the type of operation that I want to have, I'm in London at the moment, but in the future I don't see myself living here like that. But like I was mentioning before about overseas businesses and stuff like that, the UK doesn't seem like it's an attractive place to live in, if I'm really honest.
All right, let me tell you something. You see why a lot of people like from overseas come to Britain? Because what happens is the government don't, if you look at a lot of companies, they don't pay tax, Because British tax is very high. But Britain, right, they can't afford to be taxing the tax to these big companies because they need their money, innit? This is why they get away with like paying tax,
Yeah.
So what happens is all right, then they get like tax breaks, so then they can operate here because they still need business. England still needs business, You look at the map of the world, look where England's based. It's why a lot of people come to England. You look at the map of England's based. England's literally central of the world, So, for example, if it's 12 o'clock in England, midday, it's 6 o'clock in the east of the world, just for example, or it's 6 o'clock in the west of the world, like, say, America and the Caribbean. So in England, because we can operate the time, not I can't explain now, with the time zones, yeah. If you got business in England, yeah, no matter where you are, you can navigate anywhere in the world. Does that make sense? So you could connect with people either side of the world because the time zone in England works both sides. So, for example, Anton, say you need to say you're in England, yeah, and you need to speak to somebody in, say, India or China. Even though it's around 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, you can still connect with them because they're awake and they can do business with you. If you need to speak to somebody in America or in the Caribbean, it might be 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. You can do that because now they're getting up and you start business. It's all to do with the time zones. Why a lot of people come to England.
Yeah, no, I agree because my favorite saying in terms of business is it's always 9 o'clock somewhere. It's everywhere in the world, there's somebody awake that you could do business with.
Yeah, that's because of the time zone in England.
Yeah. But that's not even true to the time zone in England. That's just time in general. You could live in like Dubai or Thailand or somewhere in the world, be working on your schedule and still be doing business elsewhere because, like I said, it's always 9 o'clock somewhere. But when you're talking about attractiveness of the UK, for me personally, it's not looking great. Like with all these things that we've mentioned, it just seems like a place of deprivation and a place that doesn't want you to achieve everything that you can achieve. And they put a lot of pressure on the people. So in terms of
Are you talking about, sorry to call it, achievement for that the natives or for people coming in?
I think everybody.
I'll have to disagree with that. You see, people that are coming in, and I'm talking about people that got money. England's a very attractive place. If you got money, England will accommodate you. We see that for natives now. It doesn't work in your favor.
I was gonna get to that because it's not attractive because of the tax. That's the first example. If you're coming from a business perspective, if you're not coming from a business perspective and you're earning, was it over 80k or 60k, something like that, they're gonna tax 40% of your wages.
I heard they reduced it now, but I have to check it for myself.
We'll have to double check that. But even saying that in the first place, that's wild. Like, how attractive is that? Then the people are complaining about a lot of different things that are affecting their mental health and affecting their ability and their enjoyment of life. Like one being, for example, most recently, which was done by Mayor Sadiq Khan, in implementing charges to the Blackwall Tunnel, which has been free for over 100 years.
Yeah, now it's you got the ULEZ, and you got that. So it makes you think, this is what I'm saying, is if you can live in zone 1, 2, or 3, yeah, and you work in central London, you don't even need a car. To me now, Anton, having a car in London don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Because with all these other charges, other than paying for your car and paying for petrol and in tax, what's the point in running a car? You might as well just jump on public transport, but then like he says, Croydon's far. You know what I'm saying? Kingston's far.
All these places are far. They're not close to each other. Plus, when you go sit in your car or your vehicle or the transportation method you're using, a lot of the time you might be in traffic.
Exactly. I know a girl. She brought a car before the ULEZ came in, and within 3 months she gave the car back. She goes, Nephelia, it don't make no sense me having a car because the amount of money I'm paying out on my car on a daily basis, it's coming up like she can't even pay her rent. So she said, you know what? She gave back the car, and anyway she needs to go, she used to text Uber or text public transport. She said, it don't make no sense. It's cheaper for her to do Uber to go to and from work or public transport than it is for her to drive herself. So it don't make no sense.
Yeah, no, sorry, I had to just step out the room quick. But repeat that last part there, sorry.
So I know a girl in it, and she brought a car, but by the time she brought the car, ULEZ came in, and then the amount of money she's costing her just to run the car, yeah, on top of paying for the car, HP, insurance, tax, petrol, then you got the congestion charge, now the ULEZ and now Blackwall. She said, you know what? It costs her more to run the car than it is to pay her mortgage. And she said she just gave that car back. She just takes Uber or public transport wherever she needs to go. She said she can't afford to run no car. Sure. She can't afford to run no car. It don't make no sense.
But it depends on what you need it for as well. So, like, for somebody that's got disabilities, they definitely will need their car. Even though there's exemptions,
exempt? Yeah,
they've got exemptions, but not everybody in their family or their friends has exemptions to come see them or to pick them up. For example, you're only allowed one extra car. Sorry, you can hear the sound effects. Like, you're only allowed one extra car, to be put on under your name, to have exemption. So you're telling me that a person with disabilities can only have one family or friend member that can actively help them.
Exactly, but even saying that, look at the carers. A lot of people, I know carers and nurses, you know, they were like, you see when that ULEZ came in, they had to quit their job. They said they can't afford to do, like, obviously caring, because caring's not a great paid job, yeah? So with that, for example, that disabled person, they probably got a carer, and I bet you most of the time that carer's probably left. If that carer drives now and they're driving their own car, not the company car, yeah, they can't afford to drive to go and see that person to do whatever caring because they can't afford the ULEZ just to drive to come out the house just to go to work. You get what I'm saying, Anton?
Yeah, definitely. And with the restrictions on the road as well, it makes it even longer to do your journeys. So we've actually documented this back when COVID started. And they introduced the low traffic neighborhoods. I interviewed and documented doctors, a doctor and a nurse was telling us that she had to cancel her meetings with sick patients because she couldn't get to her patients in time because of the amount of traffic.
Yeah, and that's totally understandable. Some of these nurses can't even afford to go to work. So when the ULEZ came in, because a nurse lives in whatever, because like I said, the ULEZ, once you drive, your car's moved on whatever road, you start paying. She goes, she can't afford it. She said that I have to pay this, that, and whatever bills. I can't afford whatever to go to work. Imagine that. You go to work to make money, but you can't afford to go to work. What does that say about our system? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's wrong.
It's wrong. Everyone needs to work. They want us to work, yeah, which is fine. But then you put in all these charges. Who can afford to go to work? And then people say catch bus. Bus isn't feasible for every area of London, you know. I remember that place where I live, Kingston. Yeah, we got buses. And we probably have one or two night buses, yeah? But we've got no tube. We've got a train station. But if you don't live close to the tube and train station and the buses don't run past a certain time in that area, how is catching bus feasible for you to go to work?
It's not.
Yeah.
And especially like if you've got a long schedule or a lot of work, walking can take a lot out of you. So
yeah, exhaustion, but then not everybody's fully mobile again. They haven't factored in a lot of things, but I don't understand the thought process behind the government when they're doing certain things. Sorry. I need someone to explain to me why they do certain things.
They just do it and then hope that it'll be okay. Like, I'll give you a good example. I used to deliver blood, yeah? And I used to pick up blood from the Tooting blood bank. Why would they put a low traffic neighborhood block in the road near a hospital? And that road was used constantly by the blood delivery drivers and the NHS, yeah, so we could get to the hospital. When they blocked that road and you found out that that road was blocked, you had to go back out onto Tooting High Street, which would add a further 2 miles to you getting to the hospital. Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't make no sense. And that Tooting area is already congested anyway, so
yeah. And then they put the bicycle lane, which is fine, but they added the cones. So it made the road into a 1-lane situation, especially if the buses stop. It's a road that has a lot of bus stops. So if the bus stops, everything stops. But, you know, the people of Wandsworth, they did come out and they protested. We did a protest with Lambeth in regards to this, but there was less people, a lot less people. And I think in Lambeth, there needs to be a bit more proactivity from people if they want these changes, in my honest opinion, because I've been to protests, I've witnessed stuff, and I've documented it, and I've got an opinion, and I do honestly believe within Lambeth, there could be a lot more different changes if the people actually got involved instead of just saying, oh, we're complaining, but not actually following through. Because I'll give you another example. I was at a TRA meeting where they voted me in as the vice chair, and one of the residents made a big complaint, took up 10 minutes of the meeting time of the AGM when we were getting voted in. And then when it came down to voting, the man didn't vote. The man didn't even vote for me.
After all that complaining,
didn't vote. So this is what I'm getting at. If you're gonna be complaining about stuff, follow through with action.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But this is a problem where, we know about things, what's happening, because they let us know. And yet, when things happen, then you want to complain. But the thing about it is you had your chance to complain and voice your concern. This is why we need to, as a people, get involved in local elections. Yeah, we want to get involved in the big elections, yeah? Oh, we go out and vote. But a lot of people don't get involved in the local elections to see what's actually happening to their local area. You get what I'm saying? And then you want to kick off about this, that, the other. But do you actually know who your local MP is? You ask this to people. Who's your local MP?
Yeah.
Who's representing your area? Do you know when your local election meeting or whatever's happening? Do you know what's going on in your area? And I bet no one can answer. So don't go out there and complain when things change, because at the end of the day, if you don't get yourself involved, people say, I would never tell me. So listen, you need to, other people, get to know, find out for yourself what's going on, and see what's happening in your area. You know what I'm saying? Don't just rely on everyone else to tell you. Find out for yourself. The internet's there for a reason. Look into things like what's happening, what changes are happening, and don't just sit back and think people are going to fight for you. You need to learn to fight for yourself. This is a problem that we have.
Yeah, definitely. And then, of course, as well, with the availability of technology, and you make for example, if you made like an email complaint, all right, and then you didn't get a response, and then you didn't follow through and find out why you didn't get a response, that makes it worse for you. So you need to proactively know that these people don't really care about you. So you need to make sure that we're cared about. So follow through with action. Send an email. If they don't respond to the email, send another email. Go to their office. Make a phone call. Get people like me or other people with a strong, connection to the community to come and voice their opinions or let people know what's going on.
It's not even that, Anton. It's also... Oh, it's come out of my head now. Sure. Basically, you need... And also, when there's meetings, and people set up meetings, make sure you attend. You know what gets on my nerves? In what... like when people complain about things? It's like, all right, then you complain about things and we've arranged a meeting. And guess what happened? You never turned up. So you want to kick off about Wagwan. You've given opportunity to attend the meeting to address the issue and you don't bother turn up. What does that say about you as a person?
Yes, that also as well. The availability of meeting and events, make that more known. Don't keep it within your select few of friends or associates. If we're speaking about the black community or people of black heritage, utilize the services that are for free or that are for you. Like, for example, JusCoolRadio. We provide people of black heritage opportunities and spread unity in the community, and I've been doing so since 2016. So if you've got this event where you're speaking of black pride or you're speaking about, how you want to change your community, do utilize us. We're here for you, just to make everybody know that. And every Wednesdays now, we're doing Mixup Wednesdays, and this is the second episode. It's a talk show, and we do speak on various different topics that do affect our community. And we're very happy to be having, somebody like yourself, Nephelia, on the line who works within a certain industry. I don't know if you want to let the viewers know what industry that you do work in, so you do get to see firsthand how the system does work. So I don't know if you want to give us info on that.
People, I'll leave at that.
You do what?
But I understand, I work for the government, but what I'm trying to say is that when you've got things going on and there's things out there, you need to, because I get it, not everyone gets the message, and I do get it, and not everybody understands. But what I'm trying to say, from what I tend to see is when meetings happening or things you've been invited to, you don't turn up and you wonder why nothing happens in your favour. I've been to some areas, and I'm trying to be, I don't want to come across as rude or anything, but, other cultures, they'll come together as a collective group. Does that make sense? If a
100.
certain group of people, if they want a change in their area, they will come together as a group, all right? They'll bring their kids and everything to say this is what they're not happy with, blah, 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 boom, 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 and things change. But for whatever reason, our community, we don't come together like that, and you wonder why nothing ain't changing, or we don't kind of get what you think you deserve, or whatever, how you want to phrase it.
And I think a lot of that has come from the separation of the community. People getting off into their little subdues of their, their traits. So, for example, I would say that before our time, because you're not that much older than me, but I think
we're the same age group.
Yeah, we're the same age group. So I think like 20 years before us, there was a stronger movement of people that cared about their community, cared about their self, and cared about the future.
Yeah.
And I don't think at this moment in time there is a lot of people that think with that same sentiment. I think they put action into it as well.
But it makes you think what's happened over those years, why that kind of community coherence is broken down.
I think it's to do with family, for one, to begin with. Like, for example, they make it harder for a couple that's together who are poor, who need help with housing or something like that, to stay together and build. Whereas if you're a single mother or you're a single father by yourself, they will give you a property, and you may now be the title holder, the tenancy agreement person, and then, for example, you might get into an argument with your partner, and then that just breaks down the family cycle. We could go further into that, but I don't want to make this subject about that totally.
Yeah.
But it is part of the reasons as to why the community is failing. Big up yourself, Chanel Grand Rising. If you want to rise up in the box, people, we are live on TikTok. I'm still getting used to Big O, so eventually one of these days we will be adding y'all into the conversation as well.
Who's that?
On the different app on Big O, there's like 79 people over there right now, compared to over here where TikTok shadow ban us.
Is that another app or something?
Yeah, it's a different app still. We've been on there since last year. Since I noticed what they've been doing, because we're very outspoken over here at JusCoolRadio. For example, like a lot of people will go on TikTok and they'll say YT, they'll say BLK. No, we're saying what it is. We're saying white. We're saying black. Yeah, we disturb the silence and catch the eye of many. And that's what I like about the other apps that don't restrict how you talk. So yeah, we're going to be learning more about those different apps, and even potentially launching the JusCoolRadio app, which I should do.
Okay. Hang on.
Hold on, people. We're just waiting for Nephelia to sort out her self. In the meanwhile, let me play something for y'all to listen to while we sort that out. All right. Keep it tuned to JusCoolRadio.com. We're disturbing the silence and catching the eye of many. 1 second, Nephelia. We're just going to go for a little advert break because we haven't done the adverts yet. All right. Cool.
Bring the hot girls come to party, cause we love see them move and shake them body, yo. Bring the hot girls come to party, just cool, them love it. Hey, yo, it's the Life and Living Scotch of Sean Paul letting you know, you don't know. Just Cool Radio, and that's what the dial said. Dirty.
Hey, what's up? This is boy Mr. Vegas, and you got to lock to Just Cool Radio. You know, say, yeah, I will play the baddest and the maddest and the best dancehall and reggae music and all type of music, soca, everything. I get it, yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Vegas, Just Cool Radio. Turn it up loud. Na 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 na. Why you wanna leave me, baby?
If you don't know, now you know. Go and tune in to JusCool Radio.
Zena. New talk when me have run the place Zena. When you see your brother, you say, Wagwan Zena. I hold that on your antenna. Now the one and only Just Cool Radio. You don't know bass and dance to the fullest. Run it.
Just Cool. Saying Just Cool.
Business, community project, or product to the. Are you looking to take your business, community project, or product to the next level? Want to reach a dynamic and engaged audience? Look no further than JusCoolRadio.com. At JusCoolRadio, we offer the perfect platform to showcase your brand. Our diverse programming and loyal listeners are the ideal match for your advertising needs. Whether you're a local business, an emerging entrepreneur, we've got you covered. Want to add some star power to your event? Book JusCoolRadio talent to bring excitement and professionalism to your next big occasion. Our talented hosts and DJs will keep your audience entertained and engaged. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Visit JusCoolRadio.com today to learn more about our affordable advertising packages and booking options. Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eyes of many.
Yes, people, yeah, we are disturbing the silence and catching the eye of many. After that little break there, we want to add in another question, a question on the same topic. Why are black businesses disappearing from black communities? And let me just load up this question. You back with us, Nephelia? You here?
I'm here with your background. I'm on the bus, so.
You on the bus?
Sorry.
So,
Yeah.
let us, how's your bus journey?
I just got on the bus, that's why you couldn't hear me.
Okay, no, that's fine. We was doing the
Only a short
adverts.
ride. It's only a short ride up the road. My bag's too heavy in it, so I couldn't be able to carry it.
Okay,
I thought it was hurting my shoulder too much. I thought that.
cool. Yeah, so are other communities doing more for each other than we do for our own? And this resides with the black community, people of black heritage.
Wow. I would think so, but because I see, like, how can I explain it? Like I said to you earlier, when it comes to like businesses or even housing, where if one man from that community is moving into that area, what they will come to do together is they're all putting together to help my man get a house or get a business. And the next week now, they'll do the same to help the next man in the same community. And this is why certain communities appear to be thriving compared to, like, say, the black community. You know, because and then you look at certain places, like, why is there like a Chinatown? Why you've got areas that, you know, are where's our town? Where's the area that we could say that is Caribbean town, Africa town? Like, you know, why don't we have things like that?
Jamo town, Dominica town.
Well, not even Jamo. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, it's quite, and then, but you look at the impact that we have as a people. Whether I'm just based on the UK, yeah, we are such an impactful people, right? And yet we've got nothing, not saying nothing, to kind of say that, oh, this is us. We want to like to celebrate our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I don't understand.
Yeah, it's true. Still, I have to agree with that. I don't know if she's about to brock up somebody on the bus. You good?
No, I'm hearing it. No, because a lot of background noise in it. So, no, but no, I'm just saying, like where's, you know, you kind of think like, you know, other cultures, and I've lived, and you know what? When you live and you work in different areas, you see a lot of different cultural kind of communities. So, and you see the difference. And I was gonna go back to your point where, you know, where things are happening and you go to certain town hall meetings, you see the people come out in their droves. They even are bring their pets as well to see what's going on. So these people are aware of what's going on. But when it comes to affecting the black areas, it's like, it's very scattered. Like, well, what's going on? Then you want to complain?
Yeah. It's
you know
true,
what I'm saying?
because I even went to a meeting last week about this sort of thing, and literally, me and the next mixed race brother was the only people from our community there, and this was about a community initiative, and on the other table was the council.
Yeah.
So they're just there sitting there, you know, getting paid, whether this meeting happens or not. And
that's my point. They will turn up, right? And I've been on those board meetings and whatever. And I'm not saying that I'm just doing it to get paid. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, you go to these meetings and then you see the difference in who turns up, who don't turn up. You see who actually cares. There's no point cussing about this, that, the other, and you don't turn up and speak your voice. There's no point doing it on social media, because even before social media, you weren't turning up. You weren't coming out in droves. But if there's a dance or something, or some new Jordans, I don't want to be saying that I'm stereotyping, but I'm saying it as it is. People are out in their droves, ready to line up and queue it all night.
That's
Does that make sense? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you get what I'm saying, Anton? So, you know, people need to start reevaluating, thinking about the life and what's going on and what's happening.
Yeah, people need to reevaluate what's important, especially if you do care about yourself and your community. There's no point, you know, throwing all of these words and stuff and then not following through with the actions.
No, but there's no point cussing when things are happening and it's gone through and the bill's been passed or signed off. Do you want to cuss and kick off? But you had the opportunity to voice your note, to say what you need to say, but you never turned up, you never voiced your opinion. And it's not, people think, oh, they won't listen to me. You be listened to, but you obviously you don't turn up. So if you don't turn up, what do you expect these councils to do?
Exactly.
What do you expect these councils to do? They can't read people's minds.
And that's why they get away with a lot of different things as well. Like, so they'll know that they won't turn up. So they don't have to follow through with what they promised, what's in their manifesto.
Yeah. But then you got other cultures now. When things happen, if something happen in certain areas, right, they don't want to happen. You see them come out, bring all their pet
reception good, homie? People, we're live on JusCoolRadio.com. You just broke up.
Hold on a second.
So
Hang on.
Yeah, you're back with us. Are you gone again? People, studio hotline number is +447 538 704 791. If you want to go live with us via JusCoolRadio.com, we are live right now on the TikTok and the Big O. You can follow me, ANTON, to be a DJ. And I'm on the TikTok live right now, and Just Cool Radio is on the Big O and Mixcloud, and of course www.justcoolradio.com. So the studio hotline number is +447 538 704 791. This is a brand new show, second week now, where we discuss various different topics, and you know, it's called the Mix-Up Wednesdays because it's all a mix-up. We're not following really, you know, a format or anything like that. We do have some organized questions today, and we'll have some more organized questions, but these conversations are free-flowing. So if you do want to come up here and discuss different issues within your community or anything else, do let us know, and the number is +447 538 704 791. Or do jump inside the TikTok box, all right? Big up. All right, Nephilia, what are you telling me now?
I'm just saying that, you know, there's no point cussing and kicking off, and, you know, you want to complain and you don't turn up. Just show out, innit? You know what I'm saying? Just show up. Even if you don't want to say nothing at the meeting, show up. Let them know that you're turning out.
Yeah, because then they will see that, okay, people actually think about this or they want change. Because you don't even have to speak like you mentioned. You could just raise your hand when they'd say, you know, we're voting for this change within your community. Something simple like that. You could put up your hand and notify people about what you want. Because going back to that example that I gave when I was at the meeting, the AGM meeting last year, and the guy made a 10-minute complaint and then didn't vote for anybody, was even smiling, happily nodding his head when I was giving my speech about why they should put me as the vice chair for St. Matthew's Estate TRA Tenants Residents Association. He didn't vote. He gave a whole 10-minute speech, complained, changed the whole atmosphere of the meeting, and then didn't vote. Those sort of actions, they need to stop. You need to be proactive.
Yeah, and you know what? Also, what I need to say as well is yes, we need to be proactive, blah, blah, blah. These councils need to make sure that people get the information of what's going on, when and where, because we live in a different time now, so there's no point putting it up in your local library, think people are going to read it. They need to change their stance of how they put out information so the wider majority get to see it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So then at least nobody can't say, oh, I never got the message, because I get it, not everyone goes to the library or whatever these information's put out. But if you kind of say, all right, then there's social media, or, you know, you advertise, or even like I said on your radio station, and you put out the information for people to know about what's going on, nobody can't then say, actually, I didn't know about it because actually the information was sent. Because these people don't evidence what they've done, you know. So, yeah, we put out the information, no one turned up.
Yeah,
That's
no,
enough
it won't be.
evidence to say-
It won't, you know what they'll do? They'll put it on a tree in small writing. They'll put it in some random place on a post, on a light post, somewhere like that. Yeah, and then say, yeah, know what, we've done the work. Yeah, we've let the people know. They'll give you a perfect example. I've recorded it and documented it in the LTN documentary. The first time that the second time that I saw this LTN was near my ex's house, and on the side of the road, yeah, they just put on a sign, call this number if you have an issue with this.
Go on.
And so I called the number went straight to voicemail. But the example I'm giving is that if it wasn't a person like me that's proactive to find this number, nobody else would have been able to call that number. or had the initiative to do
All
it.
right, people, I'm gonna have to drop now. But Anton, I'll see you later.
All right then,
I don't
big
know what's
up.
happening.
Thanks for tuning
Bye,
in.
everyone.
Blessings. Yeah. So, kind of want to let you lot know about something we're doing today as well. We are at the Lambeth World Cup. That's in Ferndale Sports Centre. Literally, it's the opposite road of where I'm talking about right now. Yeah? And, yeah, the youths are really excited. So we are linking up with them from about 11 o'clock or something like that. And, yeah, wish us well in this tournament. Our last tournament, which we held ourselves, was the Ole 1 Red Nose Day football tournament, which was held on Saturday, the 15th of March, 2025. And it was great to see various different members of the community from different races, different age groups, different areas get together and spread unity in the community, because that is one of our main goals here at Just Cool Radio as well, is to obviously offer people of Black heritage opportunities in different careers, and of course spread unity in the community. And we do that as well with Eyes of Many, because we believe, like I said, in spreading unity in the community. So we can't just segregate ourselves and then just only work with people of Black heritage, as some of you may think that is what we do over here, which is not the case. No, it's not. We're just providing a safe space, a place where you can grow, a place which is growing as well, because, you know, we're approaching our 9th year now, being active. No, 9th year of existence. Yeah, because for something to start, it has to start from somewhere. And where did Just Cool Radio start? It started in here. It started in my head. Yeah. So on my 25th birthday, I said I want to see a change in my community. I also want to see a change for me. I want to, you know, live a certain way. I want to have a certain lifestyle, and I'm historic. I want to go down in history as a well-known figure who did well and is positive. All right. So we created JusCoolRadio.com to disturb the silence and catch the eye of many. And we've been doing that, like I said, since 2015 when it started in my head, and when we launched in 2016. So yeah, in June the 30th, that is our anniversary and the date of my birthday as well, and the date of Just Cool Radio's creation. All right. So if you are interested in getting involved in these type of conversations in the future, whether it's via my show, via Mixup Wednesdays, the talk show, or with yourself and your friends or associates, or other people you know in the industry that want to do a showcase like this, and you're of Black heritage, you know, you've got a percent of Black in you, then please do let us know your interest via the website JusCoolRadio.com. At the bottom of the page, any of the pages you go on, you can click the contact form and enter your details, and do let us know about yourself and how you would like to disturb the silence and catch the eye of many. Yesterday, we interviewed a young hopeful who's very interested in this. So hopefully, maybe you might have a new presenter joining the team. And that could be you as well. I could be speaking about you as well like that. So do get in contact with us if you're, you know, needing to let the people hear your voice, or you want to express your skills, because of course we do play wonderful music over here at JusCoolRadio.com. And we're going to feature a song right now because, you know, Mix Up Wednesdays, before last week, we used to just shell out bare different type of genres and ting and ting and ting. And I don't want to take from that. I feel like, you know, music is words, and, you know, words can be positive, they can be uplifting, and they can also, you know, present a desire for change. All right. So what we would like over here at Just Cool Radio is peace and love, and for you to spread unity in the community. So do listen to this next song via your favorite radio station, JusCoolRadio.com. Very shortly. Let me just press up the right button for press, and then There's no stress. All right?
I get you from A to B.
It's the Grand Rising Show.
That's right, people. It's the Grand Rising Show, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 10 with Anton, Too Bad DJ, and Bop, and reggae music. Like I said, you got to start from, somewhere to be somewhere. That's something for you to take away today, But I also believe and achieve. All right, JusCoolRadio.com, disturbing the silence, catching the eye of many. And the question we are asking today is, why are black businesses disappearing from black communities? What's your opinion on that? And we are from the UK, so you could give us your perspective if that's happening in your area within the world, all right? Anyway, I'm going to load up some tunes and sort something out. But in the meanwhile, do let us know your thoughts via the comment section, all right? And of course, if you want to call in, do call in. Big up yourself, Chanel. Big up yourself, Lady M. Grand Rising.
Why boasted thyself, O evil man? Playing smart and not being clever. Oh no, I say you're working iniquity to achieve vanity. If I saw, but the goodness of Jaja I durate forever. If you are the big tree, we are the small ass.
Tuba DJ.
Well shot. Ready to cut you down. Oh, yeah. These are the words of my master. Keep on telling me, oh, no weak heart shall prosper. Oh no, they can't. And whosoever diggeth a pit, Lord, shall fall in it, shall fall in it. Whosoever diggeth a pit, shall bury in it, shall bury in it. If you are the big tree,
Just Cool Radio. Disturbing the silence, catching the eye of many.
sharpen to cut you down, ready to cut you down.
color. Turn up your skin color. Swallow that one, yeah. Swallow that one, yeah. You swallow it now and by your man in your white.
In the last days, men will start bleaching out their faces and look like zombies.
Black and proud, say it out loud, say it out loud. Black and proud, say it out loud, say it out loud. Because me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning, me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning, me get a black baby from a black lady. So me proud of me color and me not change it. Well enough whitey, one half of me, but the prettiest thing a black girl top of me. I'm a black man, no, not a fish, not a whale, not a slime, not a snail, not a monkey, not a tail. Bleach out your face, neck black, not feel. Bleach out your face, the ears black, not feel. So bleach, me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning, me nah bleach. Me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning. I love the gal them when them black and pretty. Maga around like miss. Them the gal they around the city. Them a wine, them no show nothing.
You want turn up your color? This turn up your thing in no time. Your skin color turn up. This are the Michael Jackson thing. Right now, I'm brown in the man them a feature. When me done with it, and I have no black, I get black again.
Let me tell you something about black. Girl, once you come, say you can't turn back. Hey! Let me tell you something about black. When you wine for me, girl, you get it tough like a rock. So bleach, me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning, me nah bleach. Me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning. Black and proud, say it out loud, say it out loud. Black and proud, say it out loud, say it out loud. Because me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning, me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning, me get a black baby from a black lady. So me proud of me color and me not change it. Well enough whitey, one half of me, but the prettiest thing a black girl top of me. I'm a black man, no, not a fish, not a whale, not a slime, not a snail, not a monkey, not a tail. Bleach out your face, neck black, not feel. Bleach out your face, the ears black, not feel. So bleach, me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning, me nah bleach. Me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning. I love the gal them when them black and pretty. Maga around like miss. Them the gal they around the city. Them a wine, them no show nothing. Let me tell you something about black. Girl, once you come, say you can't turn back. Hey! Let me tell you something about black. When you wine for me, girl, you get it tough like a rock. So bleach, me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning, me nah bleach. Me nah bleach out my skin, me nah bleach. You look like na browning. Black and proud, say it out loud, say it out loud. Black and proud, say it out loud, say it out loud.
A people without knowledge of their past and culture is like a tree without roots. Black people, wise up. The children are the future. Teach them to love themselves as learning to love yourself. It is the greatest love of all.
waiting for the good Samaritan. But waiting was hopeless, it was all in vain. The Ku Klux Klan back again. All and die ball. Ku Klux Klan. Them not let me go now. Ku Klux Klan. Oh no. One nigga, the less, the better the show. Stand with your black skin and take your road. Ku Klux Klan. I said, the Ku Klux Klan. Rape, lynch, kill, and maim. Things can't remain the same, y'all know. Black man, do unto the clan as they would do to you. In this case, hate thy neighbor. Those cowards only kill who they fear. That's why they hide behind the hoods and cloaks they wear. All and die for. And now let me go now. Oh no, oh no. Klux Klan. The Ku Klux Klan. It's got for black men. Rape, blood, kill, and maim. Things can't remain the same. No. The Ku Klux Klan. No.
This is the Grand Rising Show. Every Wednesday. Get used to the different style now. Mixup Wednesdays, the talk show, part of the Grand Rising shows. The other shows we play music. This one we play music too, because it's got talking in it. Making you think, innit? Giving you songs from yesteryear and current ones that talk up the things, you know? I got hip the one, you going? You got myself Unknown, thank you. You got myself Sharmila G 436, what's good? Shout out to the people logged in. So the main question for today is, why are black businesses disappearing from black communities? I've given a few of my views. We had the lovely Nephelia on earlier. Giving her views too, as well as Iconic. We got the people them that tuned in today. If you want to let us know what you're thinking and you're not stinking, you're ready. You're ready for today. Pick up those of you tuned into the Grand Rising Show. You can message the studio hotline number or call it, or you can get on the network via the TikTok. The TikTok boxes at the moment. We're still working out. We're still working out the big O. We're gonna pattern that up. Don't worry about that. In the meanwhile, listening to the 12-inch version of the Ku Klux Klan by Steel Pulse. If you want a real reggae selection from myself, tune in every Tuesday, 8 a.m. till 10 for the Reggae Wake Up Show. At 11 o'clock today, in our community, we're spreading unity with the eyes of many and JusCoolRadio. One of our projects is the Good Ways Athletics. And we've got the Good Ways Athletics Football Club entering into the Lambeth World Cup. We're just trying to take it easy today. Not trying to exert too much energy, you know. Even though I am a superhero, one does need to exercise caution. All right. Anyway, we got the people then from Birmingham. London, Manchester, enough places logged in. Disturbing the silence, catching the IMN on Just Cool Radio. Mix there, you've got Handsworth, Revolution.
Say the people of Handsworth knows that one hand wash the other, so they say. So let's join hands, my brethren, make the way for our children.
Spreading the news globally and locally. JusCoolRadio.com. That was Still Pulse. Handsworth Revolution.
It's berserk, y'all.
And the question we're asking today is, why are black businesses disappearing from black communities? What do you think?
The world's gone mad, mad, mad. The world's gone mad. The world's gone mad, mad, mad. Hey, all these natural disasters, the earth is speaking to us. Politicians have held the people. Who shall we put our trust? You cannot count on religion. Whose souls have gone dark inside. 'Cause God is not that terrorist who caused us to run and hide. The world's gone mad. The world's gone mad, mad, mad. The world's gone mad. The world's gone mad, mad, mad.
The third Still Pulse track for today. World Gone Mad.
Boo to the plastic people, parasites and paraglides. 'Cause all I know, they play on words and trick us all the time. All the time. Now racial wars upon us. Now nuclear wars in sight. There's pollution and there's global warming. There's famine the food tonight. And they're mad. The world's gone mad. The world's gone mad, mad, mad. The world is raging. So mad. It's that flaming mad. The world's so crazy. So doggone mad. Good, good, crazy, yeah. Crazy. So crazy, yeah.
Say the world's gone mad, have you? Look at it lately in Libya. They slave trading men, women, and babies. They even out there shooting schools up. Ain't that crazy? It's almost like we running out of places for safety. And there's police brutality seen on the news daily. Don't forget what they did to the move back in the 80s. Natural disasters from Hawaii to Haiti. Xenophobic minds, politicians acting shady, y'all.
The world's gone mad, mad, mad. The world's gone mad. The world's gone mad, mad, crazy. There's too much psychopaths, yes, and delinquents. All of them, pointing them finger.
Got that right.
Hey, schizo, here comes another. Itching to pull the trigger. But children are beating their parents. Oh yeah. This insanity is at an all-time high. And now survival is the art of whether you do or die. The world's gone mad. The world's gone mad, mad, mad. The world's gone mad. Stark and crazy, yeah. Need a witness protection program. I see your writings on the wall. Signs of the times and nursery rhymes. Watching Rome and Babylon fall. That's not crazy. Crazy. Topsy-turvy, yeah. Is that right, crazy? Topsy-turvy, yeah. The world's gone mad.
Crazy, y'all.
Mad, 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 mad. The world's gone mad. Mad, mad. Mad, mad, mad. The world's gone mad. Them nuts, y'all. Mad, mad, mad. The world's gone mad.
The world has gone mad. Or was it already mad? What do you think? Why are black businesses disappearing from black communities? Is that a conversation that you need to go and think about yourself in your head? Or you want to let us know what you think? Studio phone line number +447 538 704 791.
Marcus Garvey words come to pass.
People, if you want the words to pass other people's ears and make them hear the knowledge, call the phone line number +447 538 704 791.
Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Can't get no money to spend. the right hand to it night shall be spanked with many stripes. Weeping and wailing and mourning, you got yourself to blame. I tell you, the right, 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 the right. I beg you, oh, tell you to do right. Beg you to do right. Whoa. Where is Bagawire? He's nowhere around. He can't be found.
Burning Spear
Betrayer.
featuring Marcus Garvey. It's the Grand Rising Show. Mix Up Wednesdays, the talk show. In the music, they're talking the things today.
Catch them, yeah. Prophecy fulfilled. Whoa. Catch them, yeah, catch them. Hold them, Marcus, hold them. Oh. Marcus, Gavin, Marcus.
Everybody turn it up loud, loud, loud. JusCoolRadio, Madina.
Bring the hot girls come to party, cause we love see them move and shake them body out. Bring the hot girls come to party, just cool them, love it, love it. Hey yo, it's a life and if it's got to Sean Paul letting you know. You don't know, JusCoolRadio, and that's what the dial said. Dirty.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Boy, Mr. Vegas? You got it locked to JusCoolRadio. You know, say, yeah, how we play the bodies and the maddest and the best dancehall and reggae music and all type of music, soca, everything. I get it, yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Vegas, JusCoolRadio. Turn it up loud. Na 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 na. Why you wanna leave me, baby?
If you don't know, now you know. Go and tune in to JusCoolRadio.
Zena, new talk with me if I run the place, Zena. When you see your brother, you say, Wagwan Zena. I hold up on your antenna. Now the one and only JusCoolRadio. You don't know, bass and dance to the fullest. Run it.
Just cool. Saying just cool.
Business, community project, or product to the next level. Want to reach a dynamic and engaged audience? Look no further than JusCoolRadio.com. At JusCoolRadio, we offer the perfect platform to showcase your brand. Our diverse programming and loyal listeners are the ideal match for your advertising needs. Whether you're a local business, an emerging entrepreneur, we've got you covered. Want to add some star power to your event? Book JusCoolRadio talent to bring excitement and professionalism to your next big occasion. Our talented hosts and DJs will keep your audience entertained and engaged. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Visit JusCoolRadio.com today to learn more about our affordable advertising packages and booking options. JusCoolRadio, serving the silence, catching the eyes of many.
That's right, people. We are disturbing the silence, catching the eyes of many. We're turning your frown upside down, and of course, spreading unity in the community. We're gonna get on some more wonderful music this morning. Gonna give you another Marcus Garvey track. In the mix now, we got Stephanie Joseph, Marcus Garvey, Prophecy.
Prophecy.
was Stephanie Joseph, Marcus Garvey, Prophecy. All right, cool. We're going to get on some more music. Talk up the things. Every Wednesday, we speak our mind and also give you tunes as well that deal with the topic.
We get what we deserve. We've been built. Put your bad self. Say it loud. Say it loud. Look here. Some people say we got a lot of malice. Some say it's a lot of nerve. But I say we won't quit moving until we get what we deserve. We've been built and we've been scorned. We've been treated bad, talked about, as sure as you born. But just as sure as it takes 2 eyes to make a pair, brother, we can't quit until we get our share. Say it loud. Say it loud. One more time. Say it loud. I've worked on jobs with my feet in my hands. You know, all the work I did was for the other man. Now we demand a chance to do things for ourselves. We're tired of beating our head against the wall and working for someone else. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it loud. Ow! Ooh-wee, you're killing me. All right, you out of sight. All right, so tough, you're tough enough. Ooh-wee, you're killing me. Ow, say it loud.
James Brown with that classic. Jeez.
Now, we demand a chance to do things for ourselves. We're tired of beating our heads against the wall and working for someone else. Look here, there's one more thing I got to say right here. Now we're people, we like the birds and the bees. We'd rather die on our feet than keep living on our knees. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it loud. Lord, Lord, Lord. Say it loud.
We're definitely saying what we want to say each and every day. Disturbing the silence, catching I many. JusCoolRadio.com. Good Lord. I like certain ad-libs in songs, you know. I like the recent Drake one. He says, baby girl. Anyway, we're getting you from A to B with the wonderful music.
I know a place. Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody worried. No. Ain't no smiling faces. No, no. Lying to the races. Help me. Come on. Somebody help me now. I'll take you there. Help me, y'all. I'll take you there. Help me now. I'll take you there.
The Staple Singers. I'll take you there.
I'll take you there. Oh, mercy. I'll take you there. Oh, let me take you now. I'll take you there. Oh, let me take you there.
No, seriously though. We take you there. We take you to the point of where you need to be at. We get you from A to B, spiritually, mentally, physically. Providing unity in the community is what we do at JusCoolRadio.com. And you lot spread it with us. But nobody tuned in. Having mercy on y'all today. Provoking your thoughts to think better. Every Wednesday, Mix Up Wednesdays talk show takes you there. Part of the Grand Rising shows. Big up all the beautiful listeners, new and old, disturbing the silence with us at Just Cool Radio.
Yet our best trained, best educated, best equipped, best prepared troops refuse to fight. Matter of fact, it's safe to say that they would rather switch than fight. Drummer, music hitting your heart, cause I know you got soul. Hey, listen if you're missing, y'all. Swinging while I'm singing. Hey, giving what you're getting, knowing what I know in. While the black band's sweating, in the rhythm I'm rolling. Gotta give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need. Hey, our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power! Fight the power! Fight the power! Fight the power! We got to fight the powers that be! As the rhythm's designed to bounce with calcium that the rhyme designed to fill your mind. Now that you realize the prize arrives, we got to pump the stuff to make it tough. From the heart, it's a start, a work of art to revolutionize, make a change, nothing strange. People, we are the same. No, we're not the same, cause we don't know the game. What we need is awareness. We can't get careless. You say, what is this? My beloved, let's get down to business. Mental self-defense of fitness. Don't rush the show. You got to go for what you know. To make everybody see. In order to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. 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 We got to fight the powers that be.
This is your show, the Grand Rising Show. For you by me, Anton, to you by DJ. Disturb the silence on Just Cool Radio.
See straight out racist, the sucker was simple and plain. Motherfucking in John Wayne. Cause I'm black and I'm proud. Already I'm hyped plus I'm amped. Most of my heroes don't appear in no stamp. Sample look back, you look and find nothing but rednecks for 400 years if you check. Don't worry, be happy. Was a #1 jam. Damn if I said you could slap me right here. Get it? Let's get this party started right. Right on. Come on. What we got to say? Yeah. Power to the people, no delay. Make everybody see. In order to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power.
Alright, for those of you tuned in, wanting extra questions,
Fight the power. We got to fight the powers that be.
here's a question for you. Are other communities doing more for each other than we do for our own? Here's another question. Is the community partly to blame? Are we supporting black businesses consistently or only when it's trendy? Another question. Why do you think some people trust or spend more with non-black owned versions of black businesses?
What we got to say? Fight the power. Come on.
up the people that support us, and those that want to support us. Do it from now. Hey! Share the link now. We're live in the morning with me, JusCoolRadio. Oh no, Anton Too Bad DJ. We got those of you watching, listening, tuned in to JusCoolRadio.
I'm caught in my feelings, I know that you feel it. You sabotage my community, making a killing. You made me a killer, emancipation of a real
I said them treat me like a slave, got me black. Boy, me feel one heap of pain, got me black. I man, I said them put me in a chain, got me black. I'm a now, me gold chain full of rocks. And you know see the whip, left yard, my way back. But now we have a big whip park on the block. Oh, them a say we doom from the start, got me black. Remember this, every race start from the block. Just remember that.
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. Once I finish this, witnesses will convey just what I mean. It's evident that I'm irrelevant to society. That's what you're telling me. Penitentiary would only hire me. Curse me till I'm dead. Church me with your fake prophesizing that I'ma be just another slave in my head. Institutional lies, manipulation and lies. Reciprocation of freedom only live in your eyes. You hate me, don't you? I know you hate me just as much as you hate yourself. Jealous of my wisdom and cards I dealt. Watching me as I pull up, fill up my tank, then pill out. Muscle cars like pull-ups. Show you what these big wheels bout. Black and successful. This black man meant to be special. Cat scans on my radar. How can I help you? How can I tell you I'm making a killing? You make me a killer. Emancipation of a real.
I said them treat me like a slave, got me black. Boy, me feel one heap of pain, got me black. I man, I said them put me in a chain, got me black. I'm a now, me gold chain full of rocks. And you know see the whip, left yard, my way back. But now we have a big whip park on the block. Oh, them a say we doom from the start, got me black. Remember this, every race start from the block. Just remember that.
I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. When I finish this, if you listen, then sure you will agree. This plot is bigger than me. It's generational hatred. It's cynicism. It's grimy, little justification. I'm African American. I'm African. I'm black as the heart of a Arabian. I'm black as the name of Tyrone and Darius. Excuse my French, but you know fish off. That's as blunt as it gets. I know you hate me, don't you? You hate my people. I can tell cause it's threats when I see you. I can tell cause your waist is deceitful. No, I can tell because you in love with the desert eagle. Thinking maliciously, he get a chain, then you gon' bleed him. It's funny how Zulu and Xhosa might go to war. Two tribal armies that wanna build and destroy. Remind me of these Compton Crip gangs that live next door. Beefing with Pyrus, only death settled the score. So no matter how much I say I like to preach with the Panthers, or tell Georgia State Marcus Garvey got all the answers, or try to celebrate February like it's my B-Day, or eat watermelon chicken and Kool-Aid on weekdays, or jump high enough to get Michael Jordan endorsements, or watch BET cause urban support is important. So why did I weep when Trayvon Martin was in the street? When gang banging make me kill a blacker than me? Hypocrite.
It's the grandmother show.
Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence. Everybody turn it up loud, loud, loud. Just Cool Radio, Madina.
If you do have an opinion on these topics that we're bringing you today, do let us know each and every Wednesday. And also come and speak your mind. I'm sure we'll start talking about that topic with you. We got the community spreading unity. Today, we're supporting the youths as we normally do at the Lambeth World Cup. We got the Good Ways Athletics youth. This is the place to be at, Just Cool Radio. Disturbing the silence. You can't take away from the Nina Simone. To be young, gifted, and black with Disturbing the Silence on Just Cool Radio.
A boy's born in hot time, Mississippi, surrounded by four walls that ain't so pretty. His parents give him love and affection to keep him strong, moving in the right direction, living just enough for the city. His father works some days for 14 hours to get up early. Our clothes are old, but never are they dirty. Living just enough for the city. Our brother smart, he's got more sense than many. His patience long, but soon he won't have any. To find a job is like a haystack needle, 'cause where he lives, they don't use colored people. Living just enough for the city.
You got Stevie Wonder, Living for the City. And rising to the beautiful people logged in. Whatever city, town, or village you're in. Anywhere on the planet with internet, you got Just Cool Radio. Disturbing the silence. And rising, Jay was Chill, big up yourself. DSN. DNS, sorry, I ain't got my glasses. Alright, cool. So, we got some more questions in regards to black businesses. Alright, so, money and ownership. Is the lack of black business owned shops down to money? Or is it about lack of support and opportunity? Next question. Should we be focusing more on owning buildings and land in our community rather than just renting shop space? Another question is, do banks and funders treat black entrepreneurs fairly or people of black heritage fairly? If you've tried to get funding, what was your experience?
Rabbi sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation. Triumphant.
All right, DNS.
Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have.
DNS, I think, wants more land and buildings to be owned by people of black heritage.
Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind.
Another message reads, never fear because they think we act more superior.
None of them.
That's interesting. Hold on.
How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing?
Go on, sing it now.
These songs of freedom is all I ever. Redemption songs.
Now let's pull it up. What a bad song. Bob Marley in the mix. Redemption song. Studio hotline number +447 538 704 791.
All pirates, yes, they rob I. Sold I to the merchant ships.
DNS is saying They hate us having power. Okay.
From the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs.
Up next, we got a civil rights anthem.
Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Oh, have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop at the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Yes, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs. All I ever have, redemption songs. These songs of freedom, songs of freedom.
There you go.
All's my life I has to fight.
We'll get to that one soon, Kendrick. We're gonna hear a civil rights classic.
Amen. Amen.
It was widely used in black churches and raised as a civil rights anthem in the 50s and 60s. Thanks to Zilphia Horton, Fannie Lou Hammer, and Betty Mae Fikes. It's a simple declaration of self-empowerment.
Amen. Let me tell you something, children. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I let it shine, let it shine to show my lover. I'm gonna tell you that everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go,
JusCoolRadio.
I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. Everywhere Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine.
We got the beautiful people locked in.
Let it shine to show my love.
We're shining bright on the apps. Welcome.
Tell you that even in my home, I'm gonna let it shine.
JusCoolRadio.
In my home, I'm gonna let it shine. Yeah, even in my home, I'm gonna let it shine. I let it shine. I let it shine to show my love. I got to tell you that when I see my neighbor coming, I'm gonna let it shine. I think I see my neighbor coming. I better let it shine.
JusCoolRadio.
When I see my neighbor coming, I'm gonna let it shine. I let it shine. Let it shine to show my love.
Yeah, people.
How I like to say.
We're on the social media at JusCoolRadio. Click the follow button if you want to get involved with us.
Amen.
We're spreading unity in the community.
I wonder what everybody joined me on the last chorus. Everybody?
Hey, gal.
Louder.
Hey.
Amen. With the spirit. Amen.
JusCoolRadio disturbs the silence and catching the eye of men. Stay tuned.
Trust me. From when you believe, you can achieve.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like yeah, bad trips like yeah. Nazareth, I'm f***ed up, homie, you f***ed up. But if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Bahamas, I be looking at you from the face down. 1 Mac 11, even room with the bass down. Scheming, and let me tell you about my life. Painkillers only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a gangster in silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to side my faces all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before.
It's the grand
when the pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? And we hate poor, when the killer's dead in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal, I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero, thinking of my partner. Put the candy painting on a Rico, digging in my pocket. In a profit big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and chat, I trap the back for y'all. I rap, I black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? And we hate poor, when the killer's dead in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you
Rising. You got myself, Gil. You got the Japanese crew logged in. Hey, Lucy Lou. What's good? Dark nights in my prayers.
I remember you.
Hey, Auntie Africa, you good?
Misusing your influence. Sometimes I did the same. Abusing my power full of resentment. Resentment that turned into a deep depression. Found myself screaming in the hotel room. I didn't want to self-destruct. The evils of Lucy was all around me. So I went running for answers.
Back in the day, they had the saying, the revolution will not be televised.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by Xerox in 4 parts without commercial interruptions. The revolution will not show you pictures of Nixon blowing a bugle and leading a charge by John Mitchell, General Abrams, and Spyro Agnew to eat hog maws confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by the Schaefer Award Theater and will not star Natalie Woods and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia. The revolution will not give your mouth sex appeal. The revolution will not get rid of the nubs. The revolution will not make you look 5 pounds thinner because the revolution will not be televised, brother. There will be no pictures of you and Willie Mae pushing that shopping cart down the block.
I love this too, Janine.
Or trying to slide that color TV into a stolen ambulance. NBC will not be able to predict the winner at 8:32 on report from 29 districts. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of Whitney Young being run out of Harlem on a rail with a brand new process. There will be no slow motion or still life of Roy Wilkins strolling through Watts in a red, black, and green liberation jumpsuit that he has been saving for just the proper occasion. Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction will no longer be so damn relevant, and women will not care if Dick finally got down with Jane on Search for Tomorrow, because black people will be in the street looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no highlights on the 11 o'clock news and no pictures of Harry armed women liberationists and Jackie Onassis blowing her nose. The theme song will not be written by Jim Webb or Francis Scott Keys, nor sung by Glenn Campbell, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash, Engelbert Humperdinck, or The Rare Earth. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be right back after a message about a white tornado, white lightning, or white people. You will not have to worry about a dove in your bedroom, the tiger in your tank, or the giant in your toilet bowl. The revolution will not go better with Coke. The revolution will not fight germs that may cause bad breath. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live.
People, the revolution is live with me every day on the Grand Rising Show. That's it, Quality Diamond. Constructive development journey never stops, for real. We're spreading unity in the community. Hear this last song. We'll return next week with Mix-Up Wednesdays with another hard-hitting topic for you. And also as well, you can get involved and come and speak to us about what you think is important to you and which could, you know, make a change in the community. Also as well, we do have banter and fun and stuff like that. Last week we even got into fashion topics. All right, so check out this new, you know, part of the Grand Rising Show, Mix Up Wednesdays, the talk show. All right. All right, people, wish us well in the Lambeth World Cup today. Big up all the youths, you know, making a positive effort in their life, and we're here supporting them at JusCoolRadio and Eyes of Many. All right, goodbye, people. Have a wonderful day.
Baby, you understand me now. If sometimes you see that I'm mad, Don't you know no one alive can always be an angel? When everything goes wrong, you see some bad. But I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
What's understood ain't gotta be explained, but you don't understand me, so let me explain. Stood in the heat, the flame, the snow. Please slow down, hurricane. The wind blow, my dread swing. He had hair like wool, like Wayne. Dropping ashes in the Bible. I shake them out and they fall on the rifle. Scary. Hail Mary, no tail ferry. All real, very extraordinary. Perry, Mason facing the barrel if he tattle. My God is my judge. No gown, no gavel. A hound, a rabble. Down to battle. Now or never. Or never. In the effort. Fucking fantastic. Fuck if you agree I'm bright, but I don't give a fuck if you see me.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
What's understood ain't gotta be explained. So for those who understand, meet Dwayne. For 8.5 months I gave him seat to pain. Now it's young money, baby, keep the change. And mama say fuck him, and we the same. So hello motherfucker, you got some sheets to change. And ain't it funny how people change like Easter Sunday? You know church fit and outfit. Bright pink and green chest look house lit. Bright pinky rings, but that ain't about this. What you about, bitch? Excuse my French emotion and my passion, but I wear my heart on my sleeve like it's the new fashion. What are you asking? If I don't have the answer, it's probably on the web like I'm a damn tarantula. But I know you don't understand, cause you thought Lil Wayne was Weezy, but Weezy is Wayne.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
I watched the TV the other day, right? Got this white guy on there talking about black guys. Talking about how young black guys are targeted. Targeted by who? America. You see, 1 in every 100 Americans are locked up. 1 in every 9 black Americans are locked up. And see, what the white guy was trying to stress was that the money that we spend on sending a motherfucker to jail, a young motherfucker to jail, would be less to send his or her young ass to college. See, and another thing the white guy was stressing was that our jails are populated with drug dealers. You know, crack cocaine, yeah, stuff like that. Meaning, due to the laws we have on crack cocaine and regular cocaine, the police are only, I don't want to say only right, but shit, only logic by riding around in the hood all day and not in the suburbs, because crack cocaine is mostly found in the hood. And you know, the other thing is mostly found, you know where I'm going. But why bring a motherfucker to jail if it's not gonna stand up in court? Because this drug ain't that drug. You know, level 3, level 4 drug, shit like that. I guess it's all a misunderstanding. And I sit back and think, well shit, us young motherfuckers, you know, that 1 in every 9, we probably only selling the crack cocaine is because we in the hood. And it's not like your suburbs. We don't have the things that you have. Why? I really don't want to know the answer. But I guess we just misunderstood, huh? Yeah. You know, we don't have room in the jail now for the real motherfuckers, the real criminals, you know, sex offenders, rapists, serial killers, shit like that. Oh, don't get scared. Don't get scared. I know you saw one of them sex offender papers. Don't trip, he live right on the end of your block. Yeah, that nigga live right down the street from you. Sex offender on the level 3 drug, convicted, ex-con. Yeah, check him out. And what you got? You got a daughter, son? What you got? Yeah. You know what? On stop the track. That's the good weed. You know what? I have a fucking daughter. You understand me? And why the fuck would you bring my neighbor to jail just because the reason why he lived next door to me ain't the reason why I live next door to him? Meaning, he didn't rap his way to my fucking neighborhood. He sold crack cocaine to get to my neighborhood. You move him out, bring him to jail for life, and then you move in a sex offender. They give me a paper. Is that a misunderstanding? Cause I don't understand it. Another thing, let me take my glasses off, cause I won't see the reaction on the faces when I say this. Mr. Al Sharpton, here's why I don't respect you, and nobody like you. See, you're the type that gets off on getting on other people. That's not good, no homo. And rather unhuman, I should say. I mean, given the fact that humanity, well, good humanity rather, to me, is helping one another, no matter your color or race. But this guy and people like him, they'd rather speculate before they informate, if that's a word. You know, spec before check. Anyway, meaning, I'd much rather you talk to me first and see if you can lend an opinion before you make one. Just my thought of good humanity, Mr. Sharpton. Hold on, I ain't finished with you, man. I gotta plug the ashes. Mr. Sharpton, and anyone like you, you don't know me. So, if you're not gonna try to, then what you say or think about me, or whatever I do is totally Casper the Friendly Ghost to me. And it doesn't make you a good person to criticize before you improvise. Doesn't necessarily make you a bad person either, but the characteristics fall heavily into bad sway. But since I am human, I am good and bad as well. But I try my hardest to stay good. And sometimes I maybe bad, or just not too good. But I do try. So with that said, I don't fault you. I mean, you're only human. Good or bad. But I also don't respect you. And I don't care if that's good or bad. You see, you are no MLK. You are no Jesse Jackson. You are nobody. To me. You're just another Don King. With a perm. Just a little more political. And that just means you're a little unhuman than us humans. And now, let me be human by saying, fuck Al Sharpton and anyone like him. Fuck if you understand me. I love being misunderstood. Why? Because I live in the suburbs, but I come from the hood. Bring the hook in.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
This is Black Judge, and you're listening to the Grand Rising Show. Just.
JusCoolRadio.com provides exceptional standard to your video promotion and your audio promotion. Advertise with us now on the number +447 538 704 791. We take WhatsApps and we take emails. JusCoolRadio@outlook.com. Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eye of many.
Zen. Listen, me, man. It's BC, aka Mr. Zena. And I represent for the one and only Just Cool Radio. Kick it.
Big up to everyone locked in. You're tuned into Just Cool Radio, where the vibes are real and the mission is strong. We're more than music. We're about community, culture, and connection. Alongside our radio shows, we're proud to work with the Eyes of Many CIC, a grassroots organisation making real change, supporting young people, families, and those needing that extra push forward. Whether it's through sports, media, mentorship, events, or just showing up for the community, we're here with purpose. We're always looking for volunteers, creatives, mentors, and local champions to join the movement. So if you've got skills, time, or passion to give, or you're looking for support yourself, reach out. Head to www.JusCoolRadio.com and www.eyesofmanycommunity.com, or connect with us directly at eyesofmanycommunity@gmail.com. Let's keep building, growing, and representing together.
Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eye of many.